Welcome back, everyone. My name is Patrick. You're watching the Oilers Rundown. Well, we got the big news to start this week that we were all waiting for. The brand new Leon Draisaitl deal locked in for 8 years at $14 million per season. So it appeared from the words from Stan Bowman that we got following the Draisaitl signing that the Oilers are most likely done going into training camp, but the possibility still remains out there for professional tryout agreements. Bob Stauffer was saying last night on Oilers Now that he still thinks the Oilers are going to do some PTOs. There was some reports last night that the Oilers had signed free agent Tony DeAngelo to a professional tryout agreement. The report came from a source that I don't trust anymore. It's Billy Steffen at Billy Steff NHL on X. He put a report out earlier this summer saying that Mark Hunter was going to be the next GM of the Edmonton Oilers, and of course we found out a few days later it ended up being Stan Bowman. I think he's the kind of guy that just throws stuff against the wall, see what sticks, and there's been nothing confirming Tony DeAngelo today. Insider Frank Saravalli mentioning on the Kevin Carrier show on Sports 1440 today and also on the DFO Rundown that the Oilers are not interested in Tony DeAngelo, so reading any reports saying DeAngelo is coming in on a PTO are false as of now. According to Frank, the player the Oilers are interested in is free agent defenseman Justin Schultz. He's a former Edmonton Oiler, of course, left to go to Pittsburgh, won a couple Stanley Cups with the Penguins. He was on the Seattle Kraken last year. I'll throw up his numbers here for you guys to check out. We've talked about Justin Schultz a few times. Apparently, the holdup with Schultz is he wants a contract. He does not want to sign a PTO. He believes he can get a contract now. So whether that means he comes to the Edmonton Oilers or not, we'll see. I can't see the Oilers giving Schultz a contract outright. I think they want him to come in on a PTO. I think if the Oilers were willing to give Schultz a contract, it would already be in place. I don't know what the holdup would be. So let's see what happens here over the next few days. The Oilers should have some PTO announcements coming if they are indeed signing guys. So we await word. Travis Dermott, Jared Tenorti were a couple options that we've talked about for the Oilers on the left side of defense. I think they do end up bringing in a couple, probably one left shot, one right shot. I don't think they'll bring in any forwards up front, but could be surprised in that area. So like I said, let's wait and see what happens here over the next few days. The Oilers also announcing today the official retirement of Brad Malone, who was the captain of the Bakersfield Condors for the last several seasons. Definitely sad to see Brad Malone go. I believe he's taking a position with the Oshawa Generals, so good luck to Brad. He was a fantastic Oiler, a fantastic Condor. We talked about his retirement earlier this summer, but just wanted to mention it once again. Congrats to Brad on an amazing NHL career. Leon Draisaitl and several more Oilers are in town now. They were practicing today at the community arena at Rogers Place. Here's some photos for you guys to check out. We got our first look at Matt Savoy and Josh Brown, a couple new Edmonton Oilers coming into town. Matt Savoy, of course, trying to earn a spot with the big club this fall. Don't think it'll happen, but hey, you never know what happens. He could have an amazing training camp and be a big surprise for the Edmonton Oilers this season. Another thing I wanted to mention news-wise, Elliot Friedman officially has his new partner for the 32 Thoughts podcast. Kyle Bukauskas will be replacing Jeff Merrick, who left Sportsnet earlier this summer. There was a bit of a gambling scandal there, it looked like. Haven't heard anything about where Jeff Merrick is ending up, but Elliot Friedman does officially have a new partner for the 32 Thoughts podcast this fall. I believe that returns tomorrow for everyone that wants to listen in. But with all that said, I think that's all I have for now, guys. We'll see what Bob Stauffer has on Oilers Now tonight. He might have some more clarification or news on the Oilers PTO situation, but as I mentioned earlier, Stan Bowman indicating that there shouldn't be much more movement for the Oilers heading into training camp, so I wouldn't expect anything other than PTOs for the Oilers before the season starts, but as I said earlier, maybe we get a surprise here before training camp. Let me know your thoughts on all the latest news in the comment section below. If this is your first visit to the channel and you like what you see, please consider liking and subscribing for all the latest Oilers content. You've been watching the Oilers Fanatic. Thanks for being a fan.